Hey everybody, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and share a piece of spoken word that I've been working on just about all the societal issues that have been coming up and my reflections on that. So here it is. What does it really mean to be productive? It's nothing new that our system is exploitative and destructive. Why do we measure our worth through how much we can earn and get done? We weren't made for living life under the gun. What happened to looking out for others, being compassionate, having fun? We don't listen to our bodies anymore. The toll of overworking is seeping through our pores. Time is money and we've accepted defeat, trying to make ends meet. Downtime is turned into a rare treat. We're on a constant grind and don't get to enjoy things anymore. Taking care of ourselves turns into another chore. The lack of a safety net is nothing short of frightening. Capitalism's grip on us is only tightening. Now that we're stuck at our homes, we can step back and think as time runs slow, but what I know for sure is that this system's got to go. Just like with this pandemic, we won't be prepared for climate disaster. It's only a matter of time with our emissions accelerating faster. We've gotten ourselves into such deep shit, we as a country need to get used to handling more than one hit. We're overdue for a revolution, but to rebel we now need to find another way. Despite not being able to physically protest, my activist soul is here to stay. Through New Haven Climate Movement, I've been keeping people aware and utilizing social media to roll out messages to share. Will this time shed light on the inhumane conditions of prisons and detention centers? People are still being arrested and new people brought to enter. Barely anyone has been freed, but to ensure prisoner survival, it's a dire need. Knowing people are getting punished for getting sick fills me with rage. No human body belongs inside a cage. Rikers Island has already been infected, so why stall? I support decarceration and I say free them all. I've been thinking about workers' rights. Against big corporations like Amazon, we must fight. For people who need to leave home to earn a paycheck, we can't blame. The fact that they're not doing more to protect their workers is such a shame. I feel for the queer youth who are at home in situations where they can't thrive, dimming themselves and acting a certain way just to get by. I'm angry at the legislation being passed allowing doctors to deny trans people care. Not only is it wrong, but during a pandemic, it's especially unfair. I'm thinking about students who don't have Wi-Fi or devices to do their work for school. Technology in this age is such an essential tool. Why is access to the internet still a luxury in 2020? The government acts like it can't afford to provide, but we know it has plenty. I'm concerned for undocumented people who couldn't get their money stimulus. It feels like our country will always be unjust and treat them as less. I'm thinking about the needs of elderly people that we've neglected, for people who don't have health insurance and can't afford to get infected, and for people experiencing homelessness who are left unprotected. I'm thinking about the disproportionate deaths of Black people from COVID, but it's nothing new that the evils of racism are morbid. This crisis has shown me more than ever that we need radical change for a reform that's intersectional and that's long range. As we as a country can't progress until our issues and past evils are addressed. No longer can we act like it's working and pretend. To our destructive systems, we must work to make amends. But why did we need a crisis for others to pay attention to the struggles that have always been there? For people to recognize what's happening, want to do something and actually care. I seek liberation for the masses, from immigrant people to the poor and working classes. Guaranteed housing and free healthcare across the nation, from coast to coast and far to near. Liberation and freedom are calling. Can you hear?